It is a crowded house. We missed you yesterday, Gracie. Did you want to come in? What did you bring? Just bring the baby in next time. Hey, we're live. It's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. Welcome back anyway. Hey, what about this weather, man? It's really confusing me on what I could wear. You weren't even here yesterday to see my shirt. I wore my go-to shirt.
Oh,
This is the go-to day.
Hey.
Ashley, good morning.
Was it a black thermal polo?
It was. And I was so excited because I did not know if I would be able to wear it again this season. And I got it in there. 60 seconds of gratitude before we start the morning grind. Congratulations, Josh. 77 calls. Noah, 51 calls. Lorima, 50. Gracie, babysitting, made 51. KK, 43. Man, you're so close to 50. Why did you stop?
Honestly, I thought I was at 50.
Why didn't you just look at that? Was it lying to you? Do we know? Van, our follow-up boss does not work. KK read 50. We had 25 conversations for a total of 3 hours and 43 minutes. 2 appointments set, 277 overall phone calls. You know, I want the number to always be, I always want to see a 3 in there. Party Boy, thank you for getting on here. So, congratulations to everybody, our other guys. Hey, what do you think I would say y'all should have done better yesterday? Promoted. See, y'all have got to understand the power of promotion. Y'all were with AJ Brown. Did anybody get a video with AJ Brown or just a picture?
Dang, we should have got him because he played, like, what, 6 holes with us?
Yeah.
In our cart? We got him in our cart.
Y'all should have gone live. You should have done something, recorded a video. Y'all got to get more creative when there's opportunity. People are interested in interesting things, and being with AJ Brown yesterday was like the most interesting thing you could have talked about yesterday. But it just ain't there. How do you expect more from yourself? Who has an idea they could throw up here that would the morning grind today? If you do me a favor, like, comment, and share the stream. We got a big audience in here. I like it when there's more energy in the room. Who has one idea on how you can learn to expect more from yourself?
I mean,
Follow
just do
somebody,
more.
follow somebody that's doing it and do what they do.
Get around people that are doing more things, and that rubs off. Do you think, let's take you, where were you last year at this time? Today's date is April the 22nd.
Ooh, I was right at this time. I was probably hooking up my trailer to cut grass.
Were you awake a year ago at this time? It would be 8:32.
I was probably hooking up the trailer right now.
Going out and looking forward to the day.
Oh,
Were you
yeah.
dreaming big, or were you dreaming about getting you 10 yards in that day?
No, I was dreaming about having the best day in lawn business ever.
We got a 16-year-old in here. Got to watch that cussing.
Best darn.
Okay, fast forward. It's a year later into your life. How are you expecting more of yourself today?
I have bigger dreams and goals for my life than I did then. Like, I was expecting just to work forever, probably last year. Now I have,
Now you're retiring, aren't you?
yeah, next year. No, I just have higher expectations for myself and my life now.
Now, see, this is what the culture comes down to. You will expect more from yourself when you're around people that expect more of themselves. You understand that? So, like I've told y'all, whenever we hit these big targets, or whenever we will sell 200 homes this year, and whenever I'm talking to you guys, I say everybody that's here is responsible for us getting to that target, because everybody that's here, they help raise the level of expectations of everybody. I'm going through here. The people that make those calls, usually we're in the 300s. The other day we're in the 400s. Last week we hit 500 phone calls. So we've got a culture that demands people come in and they call. There's not many people in the real estate game that call as much as we do in this area. I would say nobody is even close to what we do. As a matter of fact, we call more in a day than they probably do all week. Hey, we call more in a day than some people do all year. What do you think their expectation is of themselves? Whenever you raise the expectation of yourself, here's what happens. Do you feel like I've got high expectations of myself? Okay, so whenever you get high expectations of yourself, it's a lot easier to demand it of other people. If you don't have it for you, you won't ever demand it from other people. You understand what I'm saying? That deal that you had, that you weren't like just fighting to get it done. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Because it was so easy, remember? It was so easy. See, Weatherman wouldn't have cared. He's got high, he would have just, it wouldn't have mattered to him. See, you've got to look at yourself like this. I earned that. Maybe I didn't earn it on this deal, but I earned it every other day. That's how you got to look at it. Tino, thank you for getting on here. Stevie, you are the medium of the top 5 people you hang around. Jan Stewart, thank you for getting on here. Your group holds you accountable. And back when I was having a lot of fun, my group was never about this work game. It was never about this self-improvement game. Moon Guy, cover your ears. It was about doing them things that I shouldn't be doing. Sinning and grinning, as Tim Dutton says. You know what I'm talking about, Moon Guy? That was the old Tommy, the fat Tommy. You saw the fat Tommy. I got rid of that guy. I killed that guy. I created this guy. But like if you're around people, if you're on a diet and you're trying to eat healthy, but you're around the fat people that won't eat bad, what are you going to do? You are going to eat bad. If you're around the people, like my wife has helped me kind of stay in check. Like last night, I didn't want to tell her what I was up to because she had something at her store. And I told Van, look, Van should have held me accountable yesterday. He was on a diet. I'm like, Van, let's go get some gas station pizza. And he walked out and he's like, man, I'm on a diet. And I'm like, it don't look like you're on a diet. Come on, let's go. So, hey, I was so determined. We went to the Hunt Brothers Pizza. Down there. I walked in and I looked over there and there was no Hunt Brothers Pizza in that little oven. And I just kind of said a bad word and walked out. Then I came back and we're like, man, I'm just going to go to Taco Bell. And we're coming down this road and the traffic was so backed up. I turned around and came back. Then I came into the office and I Googled Hunt Brothers Pizza in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I found the perfect location. It was where I was going. It was exactly where I was going to pick Nick up. I walked in the store and guess what? No pizza.
Sign you should have ate a salad.
That's right. That's it. I should expect more from myself. But guess what? I said, Nick, I'm hungry. He's like, I'm hungry too. I'm like, you want to go to Sir Pizza? Because we're right out by Sir Pizza.
Hell yeah.
Guess what we had? We had a salad? No, we didn't. You know why? Because I didn't expect much of myself.
Big old fat pizza.
I had a medium pizza. Imagine like whenever I get really, really focused on things and I'm dialed in, I can expect more from myself. I let myself down. I told myself on Sunday, man, I'm going to eat clean this week. My wife ain't, she's on here. Dang. My wife is on here. See, when she called me in Van yesterday, right when we were leaving that pizza, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and she's like, what are you doing? Because she could just tell, like me and Van just riding around at 5:30. Seemed odd to her, so I was trying to change this up. See, I know it's easy to let yourself down. It gets harder when somebody else is involved because as humans, you don't want to let other people down. That's why you need to be around the right people. Are you around the right people? So I was trying to get off the phone real quick. I was trying to hang up before she asked those questions. Didn't I, Van? Yeah. Then last night she asked me, like, what were you doing with Van? Like, what were you doing with that guy? So I was like, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I was trying to get some pizza. I was trying to get some Hunt. Weatherman! I was trying to get myself some Hunt Brothers Pizza, but they were closed. I didn't feel good because I knew how it made her feel. And me and her kind of had this little thing together about, hey, we're trying to eat better. We're trying to be healthy. Who in your life helps hold you accountable? The first person that I really got around that started making me hold myself more accountable was Coach Bird. And when I got around him, I saw what he was doing, and I saw the life he was getting and creating, and I'm like, I just need to do this right here. I need to do what he's doing. I was always that person though. And this is what I like about our team is I don't like it when I've got to explain things, because whenever Bert or Cardone or those people say this is what you need to do, or Dan Elam, those guys that I go to and they help me, I don't question it. I just know they've been here and they've gone to that next level. They've gotten past that thing that holds them back, and I just do it. If you'll just get around the right people, can you get around the right people today? Who is somebody you really, really look up to?
Besides you, weatherman.
On a whole nother level, like us times 10, 50, 100.
Bradley, Grant Cardone.
Okay. Can you get access to them?
Yeah.
How?
Internet.
That's exactly right. You can have mentors today, whoever you want, because they're online putting out content. Andrew's been around Bradley. He's seen his videos. He's been in the same room having a few cocktails with him, smoking cigars with him in his hotel room. Is he the same dude that you would think he is?
No, he's unreal whenever you sit there, like, the most confident man I've ever met in my whole life.
But, I mean, he still is what you see on the videos.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's still Brad Lee. I mean, it's still him. So here's what I'm saying is you can get to identify yourself with these people just by observing them. You get to know them. That's who they are. That's what they believe. Brad Lee puts all of his beliefs out there. You can adapt. Do you follow any type of pastor? It's like, do you have your one favorite person? Do you have one person that influences you the most?
Austin.
Who?
Joel Austin.
Joel Osteen.
He's in Texas.
I know who the mine is. I know the mine.
Yeah,
Do you watch him a lot?
every week.
Do you really? Have you adapted a lot of his beliefs?
Yeah.
Because he's a very abundant guy. Like when you're listening to him, he's not ashamed of the money he's made. He'll even say God wants you to have money. We talked about this yesterday. You need money, but you need the right reasons. But who are you around? And this is the one thing that changed my life. If you get around the people that are where you want to get to and you adopt to what they're doing, next thing you know, you're improving your life. Because I was that person. I was doing what my buddies were doing, and we were not looking forward to Mondays and Tuesdays. I was looking. Thursday night was a good night. Friday night was a good night. Sometimes Saturday night I wouldn't go out, but I was usually a dude that was going to perform 2 to 3 nights a week at the local bars. That was a,
Top performing.
huh?
What were you performing?
I was doing a lot of as much prospecting as I could. I mean, I was, and I was big fat boy. It didn't stop me. It's like I had these little superpower.
Yeah, hard. Hey,
That was a bad picture of me. I didn't look that bad. It was just a bad picture. It forced me to become a good salesperson.
it was smooth.
Funny. I was a funny guy. You gotta have one go-to move, and mine was humor. I was very funny. I'm a very funny guy.
Hilarious.
So this morning, I'm a little disappointed today. This topic came up because I didn't eat good last night. I didn't go to the gym today because about every 2 to 3 weeks, my body, I just get tired. I work out 6 days a week and I wake up very early. But this morning, I'm like, man, I'm just tired. So like on Thursdays, every 2 or 3 weeks, I like to give myself a time off. But this morning when I came in here, I was just thinking, man, I should have gone in there anyway. Because really, it's what's on the inside that counts. My wife is still on here. Can you believe she stayed on here that long? She didn't believe me that was a picture of me. I think she's like, golly. It's like whenever you see something and you can't unsee it, and now you're stuck with that person. That's how she was probably thinking. I can't believe that's my husband right there. That's probably who she sees right now. And I used to be fat like that with like a real a shaved head with these glasses, like Drew Carey, the fat Drew Carey. Fat Drew Carey is what it looked like. Seriously, I had that. I mean, my hair would go back. It's always been like that. Like these, what are these, widow peaks?
Window peak, yeah.
But everything started. I started looking better when I hung out with the right people that were going somewhere in life. And I think, for the most part, most of the people that I think everybody here feels like they're around the right people that are going places. Like if you get around your old buddies that aren't going where you want to go, it feels a little off. Dang, what are we talking? Man, is that always going to? Your conversations are different. They change. Ain't that right, Mr. Moon Guy?
That's true.
After all that pizza, you might just become him again. Did we get shut down, Van? All right, hey, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen, Brittany Renee. I love you. Everybody have a great day. And, hey, whoever you are rolling with is who you are. Have a great day.